Welcome back. I'm First Alert meteorologist Jack Van Meter. Here's a current look at our radar picture. And as we can see, those very light lake effect showers that we were dealing with this morning and actually part of the afternoon are pretty much over for much, if not everybody in Michiana. Just going to be dealing with those very light but thick lake effect clouds moving throughout much of Michiana at this hour. And as we can see, it was actually gorgeous close to the day just because we saw a lot of openings and breaks in the lake effect clouds. Here's Future Track tracking mostly the cloud cover out from today all the way to tomorrow, but also take a look at these temperatures as they really start to plummet in the overnight hours. Starting right now at 6 o'clock, as we can see, there's just a couple flurries in the forecast, but nothing major. This is at midnight tonight. Also, take a look at Winnemac, actually hitting the teens there, 19 degrees. The main reason is, well, they're not going to be under the influence or under the cover, if you will, of the lake effect clouds, which actually is going to act as somewhat of an insulator or a blanket, if you will, actually hold in a lot of warmth there. Moving throughout the night and into the morning, we can see that much, if not everybody, is going to dip right around 20 to 19 to 18 degrees there. This is 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. All clear. It should be a bright start to the day, but as we can see, clouds moving back in by the afternoon. And for tomorrow evening, another cool night in the forecast. We're going to be in the mid-20s when we join everybody after Sunday night football tomorrow night. Our next system that we are watching on Monday will be moving in, and as we can see, temperatures are actually going to rise a little bit above freezing. Take a look at Monday's high temperature, 36 degrees. That's why we are expecting a bit of a wintry mix. Take a look at this. This is the timing of this, looking like Monday morning is going to be the kickoff start time for this system. It's actually going to be lasting into much of the afternoon tomorrow. And what we are expecting, again, rain and snow, but also we're monitoring the freezing rain trend just because temperatures could be right on that 32-degree mark, which, if that's the case, could create some slick roads. Here's Future Track tracking out that system on Monday. So we can see goes through fairly quickly, and we're looking mainly for Monday morning's commute for that freezing line to pretty much come through Michiana. Then after that, we're actually going to be drying out for much of Christmas Eve and actually into Christmas Day. As you just saw, this system right here will be our next First Alert system that'll be moving through. And speaking of, finally, here's our Christmas forecast. For Christmas Eve, we're looking at mostly cloudy conditions and fairly warm. 38 degrees will be that high temperature as clouds start to move into Michiana. And for Christmas Day, 41 degrees. We have a very light chance of rain, especially in the morning as that next system starts to move into Michiana. Here's that 10-day forecast. Again, as we can see, a pretty nice day on fold for tomorrow. 30 degrees for that high temperature, only cooling down to 22 degrees for Monday morning. And then, of course, we kick off Christmas week there. Fairly warm there, 36 degrees to start off the week. But as we can see, after Christmas on Wednesday there, warming up into the 40s and then actually hitting that 50-degree mark in just a week. 54 actually for next Sunday. So a big warm-up is actually going to be in store for much of Michiana.